boys and girls. It's Mrs. H from the National City Library. So I'm glad you joined me for a story. What I have selected is Where the Wild Things Are. This is a book with story and pictures by Maurice Sendak, and it's a classic. So I hope you are ready for a good story. Where the Wild Things Are. Woo! Those are pretty wild. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another, chasing the dog. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. I never had a forest grow in my room. And it grew. And it grew until a ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through the night and day. The boat's even called Max. And in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to Where the Wild Things Are. That's pretty wild. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Kind of wild in a cute way. Till Max said, "Be still." And he tamed them with the magic trick of staring into their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened, and they called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all the wild things. He's got a crown. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. They're rumpusing, and they're wild, hanging from trees. Looks like fun. Now stop, Max said, and he sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely, and he wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. And then all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of Where the Wild Things Are. It's fun for a minute, now he's lonely. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. And he sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day and into the night of his very own room where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. The end. Great book about imagination. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Bye.